Hello, listeners. It is time. Story time, that is. You've come to a place where stories are told by the Bennett siblings. You've come to another Bennett Bean Night.
Tonight's story is a love story
between a rat and another rat.
between two rats.
Why are our stories always about rats?
We have a history of liking to tell stories about rats. No one knows why. We just like...
Apparently it helps you go to sleep faster.
Yes, hearing stories about rats.
Okay,
So,
let's do this.
you started us.
Okay, once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a rat, and he had a pretty boring life. Like, he would help his dad do the house chores on the farm every day, go steal food and bring it back for dinner. But he decided that he wanted something more with his life, so he went on a journey to go look for something new.
Something new. Because he'd just been living the same thing every day. And he was becoming an adult. And so he needed some pizzazz. So he went off. He got his little car, his little rat car, and he started to drive around the city. And he drove outside of the city, and he found a tower. And he was like, "Oh, I love to." Okay, little backstory. This rat loved to explore. He was very explorer mouse, very adventurous, very curious. So he found this tower, and he decided that he would try to climb this tower. So he started climbing this tower.
That's my story.
But
okay, before he couldn't
climb it.
Before he started climbing up the tower, he was looking around and he saw some berries and he started to eat them. And then he heard some shouting from the top of the tower. "Stay away from my berries!" He got so scared, so he scurried back behind the bush.
Back into his car.
Back into his car and went back home. But the next day, he wanted to show his father what good berries he found, so he went back.
I thought you didn't try them.
No, he did. He ate them.
Oh, he stuck some?
Stay away from my berries. And then, so he went back the next morning.
Yeah.
I'll continue. And then, after that, he went to get the berries, and instead of hearing yelling, he heard singing. A very soft, beautiful voice. Okay. A while after he heard the voice, he was like, "Wow, who is singing? What a beautiful voice. I have to meet her." And he went closer to the tower, and he saw another rat up there with blonde, long, luscious hair. But it wasn't long enough for him to reach, so he had to figure out how to climb up the tower himself.
And also, she was the most beautifulest rat he had ever seen in his life. And he just had to meet her.
Love at first sight.
Love at first sight. But she did not see him yet.
Yeah, she didn't know he was there.
Yes, he just was looking at her from down below with loving eyes. And he needed to meet her. So now he tried to climb up the tower.
Yeah.
And he couldn't because his little paws kept slipping down. And he just could not get up.
But he found, day after day, he kept bringing rocks from his house. He would take a brick from his house and just bring them every single day. And
how many days?
However many bricks. Hundreds, millions.
That's a lot of This is a dedicated rat.
Well, by the time he got all the bricks up to the house, he was very old. He couldn't even move his limbs anymore. But he was determined. So he went up the thing. He went up and he saw the beautiful lady rat with the blonde hair. But it was a distance, and as he kept getting closer, he noticed something was off about her.
It was actually a man. And the hair that he had seen was actually a beard. It was an old man mouse who was really good at singing.
And when he saw it, he saw that he was old, but when he first saw the rat, he was probably young. Wait, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Cut that part out. Okay, hold on. I have to think of what happens next.
Didn't see that going, did you?
Okay. So
it's an old man mouse.
the mouse was horrified.
The only reason why he had spent this many years building up the bricks is because he thought he would have a wife at the end.
But instead of a wife, it was an old man. He walked up to the old man and said, "How dare you? You wasted my life. I thought you were beautiful."
The old man said, "I just wanted to escape. I've been trapped up here my whole life, and I finally thought someone had come to save me.
But instead, you don't think I'm beautiful.
But instead, you don't think I'm beautiful."
The rat felt defeated.
Which rat?
The rat, not the man. Well, they're both men, but the rat.
The other rat.
Yeah.
The first rat.
First rat.
The first rat, he realized he was probably wrong. And then, while they were sitting there in silence and sadness, the old man rat was like, "Okay, here, sport. I'll strike you a deal. You let me down. You help me get out of this tower, and I will set you up with my granddaughter. She is very beautiful and she has blonde hair."
And after he heard that, he was in. He loved blondes.
This rat loved blondes.
Well, after that, they spent many years climbing down the bricks. Not many years, many months. Many months climbing down the bricks because they were both not in the best shape. But when they finally got down, they got in his rat car and they drove to the city in search of the granddaughter.
Priscilla
the rat.
Priscilla the rat.
When they reached Priscilla's house, they found her crying in the corner.
Priscilla, granddaughter, why are you crying?
Leave me alone.
Priscilla, aren't you glad your grandpa's out of the tower?
No, I never want to see you again.
Priscilla, what did I do wrong? I love all my granddaughters.
Continue. I don't want to talk to you.
Priscilla, I brought someone for you to meet.
Who?
A handsome young gentleman.
I don't want that ugly rat.
His name is Brad. Priscilla, he has searched far and wide for a maiden as yourself. Priscilla, whatever could be wrong?
Priscilla's into blondes. She was devastated. But he was the only one that would love her in her old age. So she decided to take him to the barber shop and bleach his hair.
So, the first rat and Priscilla went to the barber shop with the old man rat. And the first rat, what is his name? Brad got his hair bleached. But the good thing is although he lost his luscious brown locks, he has now acquired a wife who now loves him because of his blonde hair.
And they lived happily ever after and never went to a tower again.
Never got trapped up in a tower again.
Alrighty, listeners. I'm sorry to say, but tonight's story time has come to an end. Until next time.